All right, man. So we got Dave here. Incredible story, incredible courage, transformation, and just want to invite you guys to hear a bit about Dave's transformation and give some inspiration for you guys. So thank you for being here, Dave, and agreeing to do this literally just now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm honored to do it. Yeah.
yeah. So as a starting place, what were the main struggles, Dave, when you reached out to me? What was going on for you mentally, physically, emotionally that made you reach out?
I was in a deep state of depression and had just completed 6 weeks of an outpatient program at local mental facility.
Mm,
Um, was searching for purpose in my life. Had been divorced for over 2 years and was struggling with sexuality and was going through of being comfortable. Is this time to come out? Trying to find the right therapist who would help me through that situation.
mm.
Transforming my body because again, I was just not happy with who I was, and I felt like some major changes need to happen in order to take on a new identity that I was looking for.
What were the main things you were unhappy with at the time, Dave?
Energy level, body image, just even confidence, that I was enough, that I came out later in life and that I could truly be an authentic gay man because I did have someone in the past tell me that I did not present as an authentic gay person.
No. Which you know now is absolute bullshit and rubbish.
Right.
But at the
Right.
time, that stung and it hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you believe about yourself back then that was leaving you unhappy because of all the stuff happening?
I just kept being reminded that I wasn't good enough. I was doing online sites trying to find, someone, and the rejection and the ghosting just was not very good mentally for me. It just didn't help.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the courage to go out to gay bars or do other, activities to look. So I felt that was the safest thing I could do. And it just did more harm than good mentally.
Yeah. Wow. What
And
was
that's how I came across the Gay Men's Brotherhood, and that's how I found you. I saw an episode where you did an episode with them and took action right away, and it's been life changing.
wow. What was it that made you reach out at that point, Dave, to say, "Hey, I want this help and I want to do this"?
Just the venue, it was all gay people. It was very authentic. It wasn't like a muscle person who's in their early 20s telling me what to do. And I'm in my mid 50s right now,
Yeah.
so a lot of what was going on with that episode really resonated, and it was timeless. It's not just for the 20 or 30 somethings. It was timeless for anybody in whatever stage of life they're in. So, and that's what made me decide to go on. And I think someone understanding that identity, approaching from it from a mental standpoint, and not just the physical or the diet. That was a big thing, was looking at the whole picture,
Yeah. What was it
addressing the
about?
whole picture.
Yeah. What was it about just not another diet? Because you can get a diet, right? Just get a workout plan. What was it about the holistic side that was important?
Well, the reinforcement, because joining your sessions, we have the time for mindfulness meditation to get ourselves in the right mindset. We do our exercise, so again, that's an important part to focus. But then we're also talking a lot about our mental, where we are, what we're struggling with. And it's more than just, okay, did you meet your number of calories? Did you get enough protein? How many times, you don't get chastised for not exercising, 3 times or 4 times a week like we originally agreed to. So again, it's accountability, but it's not drill sergeant,
Yeah.
bullying to get something done.
Yeah.
Intimidation was not there, and that was the biggest win for me, was
Oh,
the personality.
yeah. Let's talk about your transformation, Dave, because Literally, how you're sitting, how you're being, literally right now, you're a different human being. How have you changed since where are you at today?
When I first started, I just kind of was slumped over and just wasn't really confident, in myself because again, I just was struggling to find myself. And a little over a year ago, I had an allergic reaction to Flexeril, and I was paralyzed from the neck down. But having the determination, the tools that I've learned, working through the program, helped me get through the recovery. It gave me an in target to work towards.
Yeah,
The physical therapist could tell that I was, a disciplined person, and this program has really helped me to have the discipline all over, not just the physical, but the mental
yeah,
to get through and have the positive attitude because it would have been very easy just to lay in the hospital bed and just give up and say, okay, I'm going to be confined to a bed or confined to a wheelchair and I can't walk. And I
yeah,
kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and it was like, what more can I do? You
yeah,
know, how can I get to this next place? So again, when we have our group sessions with you, Jared, we think about what are our goals, because things change along the way.
yeah,
Just because I reached out for one need, other things, peeled back. It's like an onion. When you peel it back, there's different layers. And when you get deep inside, there could be something more deep seated that you weren't aware of because, again, all these other things were covering it up.
yeah.
What's really going on in the heart of the matter. So
Hmm.
I really
Hmm.
appreciate you bringing out the heart of the matter.
Yeah. Just so for those who don't know, thank you for sharing that. What was the heart of the matter that was brought out that changed things?
Just deep down, I just didn't have self confidence, just low self esteem. And knowing that I was good enough to celebrate the wins, the small wins, the big wins,
Mm,
it's important to do.
yeah,
And just, I control my own happiness. I don't let others control it. I don't look for affirmations from other people to
yeah,
dictate my mood, my well being. And that's how I was in the past. I was a big people pleaser.
man. How many paralyzed from waist down? That's not a small thing. How many steps are you doing now, by the way?
Depends on the hip, but anywhere from 7 to 10,000.
Yeah. Do you remember our conversation? I think it was one of the group calls. Say, hey, can I even make 10,000? Was it 5,000, but let alone 10,000? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was a
And
time that was, 1,000. It's like,
yeah,
or even just walking 15, 20 feet, in the rehab center, with a walker. So again,
yeah,
facing those fears, climbing stairs.
yeah,
They say one of the biggest things you have fear of is once you fall that you're afraid of falling again. And it was working through the fear and having the confidence that it's okay. It's
yeah.
going to be okay. You're going to be stronger. Just keep working.
Wow. And you, for those who don't know too, so you have the past dreams, there's all that, there's some other areas of your life. Um, you're in a relationship now, what's 2.5 years now? Is it 2.5 years?
Hmm.
Um, you're you're beaming light, Dave. You're beaming light. And literally from you've done what many people say is impossible. It can be easy to say. It's maybe paralyzed from waist down. You can't build on confidence. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're literal representation of possibility. And I love what you just said now about being just listening to yourself now. That self-worth from internal is so different from external. And I felt moved nearly in tears literally right now hearing you say that. And just it's incredible. Awesome. Yeah. Was it if you were to share one thing for anyone listening to this right now, okay? Let's say previous Dave who just needs some guidance, some support, some encouragement, someone who wants to change their lives. Maybe they feel like they're not gay enough, they don't belong in the gay community. Maybe they're struggling with a physical challenge, maybe an injury, they can't move a certain part of their bodies. They got all these fears going on. What would you say to them to give them that advice?
It's important to advocate for yourself and to keep trying to ask the questions. Don't give up. Just because the first person you may connect with may not be the right fit. It's keep on researching, keep on trying, keep asking the questions. You know, not every formula is going to work, for the same person the same way. So it's be open to try new things.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing is just be open to try new things.
Yeah. Awesome. And what would you say to someone they're thinking about doing this? Like, hey, I want to reach out. Maybe I can do this, but I'm just afraid I might fail. What would you say to them?
We all fail, but the success comes from failing and learning the lesson and then not repeating that same, failure. We move on. We don't look backwards, we look forward.
Yeah.
Keep the goal in mind.
Oh my, yeah. Awesome, Dave. You're a rock star. Thank you for sharing this. I know this is going to change someone's life.
Thank you.